The Globe and Mail is Canada's smartest newspaper. Just ask them. They'll tell you how smart they are, even if you don't ask. They run columns by the smartest writers in Canada, like this guy, Mark Kingwell. He is a professor of philosophy at the University of Toronto. That's super smart. Here's his latest. It's about the cultural battle in the United States that has splashed over into Canada too. He writes about free speech and race and political correctness and extremism and America pulling apart. Tough times. So what is this philosophy professor's advice? I mean, in a way, philosophy means how to think. You're studying ways of thinking. You spend time doing that. The rest of us are rushing around busy. You're taking your time being extra thoughtful. So what does this really smart guy say in Canada's smartest newspaper? Don't bother trying to understand those on the other side. Pardon? What? Isn't that actually the basis of all intellectual growth, of all understanding, of all compromise, of all community, of solving all problems? Doesn't that actually start from understanding the other? Isn't that why we talk to other people? We read books to get experiences different from our own. Well, look, I don't have a PhD, pilot higher and deeper, but listen to this guy who does. What we need in public debate is not more understanding. The utopia of a rational public sphere is an illusion, and efforts to unearth it in the form of core American values, Canadian tolerance, or some other political chimera, fool's errands. What we need instead is what social scientists call scaffolding. Well, what's that? That's a PhD's way of saying censorship. Here, let me quote him. Curbs on speech and strict rules of engagement. No interruptions, no slogans, no talking points. Maybe the right answer here. We already in this country ban hateful speech. Let's go farther and insist on discourse rules, limits on public outrage, and aggressively regulated social media. We could even ban media panel discussions. Can you imagine a philosophy professor literally talking about banning media panels because some people say things he doesn't like in a way he doesn't like? He's not just talking about banning people like us here at The Rebel, although he does mention us by name. He literally names mainstream media pundits as people to be censored too. Basically, everybody but him, everybody he doesn't like. Because that's the thing about being the smartest man running for the smartest newspaper, read by the smartest people. You just know in your bones that you're right, and everyone else is wrong, and there's even no point in even trying to convince them because they're all so stupid, unlike you, who are smart. And there is no chance at all, zero, absolute zero chance, that you might actually learn something from someone else who comes from a different perspective than you. I mean, you're a privileged philosophy professor at U of T writing for the Globe. If you don't know something, it is just by definition not worth knowing. So let's deal with free speech we don't like a crime. Yeah, like a sickness, like alcoholism. Yeah, that's it. That's what the smart guy says. Let me quote him. Why don't we acknowledge that political belief is also an aspect of human behavior in need of external control? Let's call it conviction addiction. Sure, some people can, like social drinkers, moderate their views and stay clear-headed over the course of the day. Others fall into a pattern of abusive behavior and acting out. They can't help themselves, unquote. They can't help themselves, the poor darlings. They think the wrong things. So we need to censor them. We don't have to talk to them. We don't have to listen to them. We don't have to touch them except with latex gloves. We'll let other people do that. But we, the anointed ones, the elites, the Globe and Mail writers, we can censor them. We'll call it scaffolding, but you know what we mean. The Globe and Mail actually published this, and it was not a parody. They hate you, my friends. They hate you. They hate you and they want to silence you. And they don't even want to hear your point of view, for they have made up their mind about you long before they even met you. For the Rebel.media, I'm Ezra Levant. We're against censorship here at The Rebel, especially by the media elites. If you like what you heard, click like and subscribe.